السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم في الحلقة الأولى من تعليم اللغة الإنجليزية بمستواها المحترف. This is the advanced level, and for the first video we will go through some academic vocabularies. راح ناخد شوية معاني إلها علاقة بالأكاديمية. هذا المستوى هو مستوى شوي advanced، راح يكون متقدم نوعا ما، فأرجو أن تصبروا معنا حتى تنالوا. راح نبلش نقرأ الفقرات ونشرح الفوكابولاريز اللي فيهم. Cramming for success: study and academic work. Before an exam, some students cram for it. Even if you're a genius, you will have to do some revision. If the exam happens every year, you can revise by looking at past papers. Some things can be memorized or learned off by heart, but rote learning is not sufficient for most subjects. It's also possible to use mnemonics. However, all things considered, the best idea is to bury yourself in your books and to study intensively until you know the subject inside out. Okay, so we read the first paragraph and now we will go through the vocabularies. Cramming means study in a very concentrated way for a short time. Genius: an exceptionally clever person. Do some revision, which means in Arabic مراجعة. Revise, past papers, exam papers from previous years. 4. Rote learning purely by repetition. And 5th, mnemonics, tricks that help you remember something. For example, I before E, except after C is a mnemonic for English. Spelling, example, friend, but receive. Okay. Bury yourself in your books. Spend the maximum time studying intensively in a very focused way. Know the subject inside out. Know it completely. Good job. So for the academic writing, we have composition. What do we mean by it when we say composition? Could be just 50 to 100 words, often used for schoolwork. Essay: longer than a composition, more serious, hundreds or thousands of words. Assignment: a long essay, often part of a course, usually thousands of words. Project: like an assignment, but emphasis on students' own material and topic. Portfolio: a collection of individual pieces of work, may include drawings and other examples of creative work, as well as writing. Dissertation: a long research-based work, perhaps 10 to 15,000 words for a degree or diploma. Thesis: a very long, original research-based work, perhaps 80 to 100,000 words for a higher degree, PhD. So the next paragraph is about the academic writing as well. We will go through it, and of course we will scan all the vocabularies as well. It is a good idea to start with a mind map when preparing an essay. Always write a first draft before writing up the final version. Your essay should be all your own work. Plagiarism is a very serious offense in college and universities. It is an increasing problem because it's so easy to cut and paste from materials available on the internet, and students have to sign a plagiarism form to say that the work they are handing in it all their own, and that they acknowledge any source they have used. There is usually a deadline. After the essay is submitted, it will be assessed, and usually you can get feedback. Good job, guys. So for the first vocabulary, which is mind map, it is a diagram that lays out ideas for a topic and how they are connected to one another. First draft, first rough version. Writing up. What do you mean by writing up the final? Writing up. Always write the first draft before writing up. يعني بالبداية اكتب مسودة قبل أن تنتقل إلى كتابة الفاينل فيرجن، النسخة الأخيرة. Your essay should be all your own work. Plagiarism. What do you mean by plagiarism? Is a very serious offense in college and universities. Plagiarism is using other people's work as if it was yours. Using others people's work as if it was yours. انتحال أدبي، سرقة أدبية. Okay, so now, acknowledge. To say that the work they are handing in is all their own, and that they acknowledge any sources they have used. Acknowledge mean give details of any sources you have used. Fifth, submitted, date by which you must hand in the work. تاريخ التسليم. It will be assessed, and usually you can get a feedback. Okay, sorry. Assessed, evaluated, and given a grade, and feedback, comments from the teacher or the tutor. Alright, good job. And the final paragraph is about aspects of higher academic study. University academics carry out research. What do you mean by carry out research? Less formal is do research. معناها to start a research. تبدأ بكتابة research. And are expected to read academic journals. شو academic journals هاي؟ Magazines with academic articles. We don't use the word magazine to talk about this kind of academic publication, which publish papers, articles on specialized subjects. If a library doesn't have a copy of a book or journal, you may be able to access online. ممكن تدخلها عن طريق الإنترنت. Get hold of it on the internet. يعني ممكن تستعين بالإنترنت لاستخدامها. Or you can usually get it through an inter-library loan. شو معناها؟ System where libraries exchange books, journals with one another. Open educational resources are particularly convenient for many students. Academic study can be very demanding, and some students drop out. What do you mean by drop out? Leave the course before the end. Withdraw in another meaning. but the majority survive till finals, last exams before the end of a college or university course, and become well-qualified members of their future professions. Well-qualified means with the right formal qualifications. That's it for today. Please in the comments write down what you learned from this lesson, and see you next time with a new lesson. Thank you very much for listening. See you.